Hey, what's up guys, Benny here, and this video that you're about to watch is absolutely insane because you are going to see a world record breaking 70 kill gameplay by a hacker. And these cheats, I don't know where they got from, but they seem premium and are just disgusting. It's made me physically sick that we are going up against this. And like this first gameplay, 70 kills. We've then got something later on which is even more disgusting, which is a 200 kill round on top of what I think is the most disgusting pile of cheats I've ever seen in my life. But I wanted to do this video because I wanted to talk about the current situation in Warzone with cheats, the inclusion of an upcoming anti-cheat, and what Raven are actually doing to counter cheaters in Warzone, because I think I personally have been like very loud about it on socials, and like it's been ruining my like enjoyment of Warzone recently, and I'm sure a lot of you are the same as well. But this gameplay, disgusting. Now, what I want to talk about first is what Raven are doing to kind of make an anti-cheat work in the game. You may have noticed that recently a lot of the gameplay changes have actually been about increasing the game's time to kill. Now, the reason for that isn't to change how the game feels or plays, but it's to make their anti-cheat or way of detecting cheaters a lot more effective. Because if the time to kill is 700 to 800 milliseconds, there's a lot more data for Raven to work with when an account gets reported to identify a cheater, because you can suddenly see like, oh, right, 60% headshot. Because look at this. If someone is running around with a car 98K and just slapping onto people time after time after time, like look at this, the snap doesn't even an optic, just can just hold this, throw a throwing knife, which was a little bit misplaced, but just snap straight on. If there is a very fast time, like if there is a larger time to kill, it's going to be a lot more obvious for like a machine, right, which is what an anti-cheat will be involving, to see it, identify it, and be like, all right, this is cheating, quick ban. And I think that's what's actually been taking place recently, because I've been running into far less hackers. Yes, they are out there, just like this gameplay here, where he's using the PPSH as well, which I think we're going to start seeing a lot more often because of now only having 2 damage profiles. You can take opponents down at a distance very, very quickly. And this is how you can tell, right, someone's got walls. If like a lot of the big pro players that are constantly getting accused of using walls or cheats, okay, look how this guy is playing compared to them, right? They do not use walls at all, and this is kind of like something backs this up, because I know there's so many people like, oh my god, right, everyone just looks to the left. Oh, you're looking to the left, and I'm being honest, right, my head is straight on my monitor. If I flick my eye to the left, because I'm checking the minimap, and that's the same with Z-Laner, that's the same with Mutex. There's this whole thing going on about, oh, if people are looking to the left, they're cheating. Now this is someone that's cheating. Snap on, nothing you can do. The second they've come out of the corner, they've been snapped on, there's not being any reaction time. It's just pre-aim, take them out, and it is just disgusting. Like, look at this. This straight away, pop, pop. Just 2 easy kills, already on 34 kills. And like, I've never seen this before. Look at the PPSH. It just led the shots perfectly by a country mile to hit the person about 500 meters away. Here, straight away, snap straight to headshot. He kind of misses up there. Could have been killed. And this is what scares me even more, is this guy is cheating. And there are so many times in this gameplay where you're just like, how's he not died? Right? And even though he's like stunning, he's like pre-firing people. And I think that just shows when people are actually incredible players. People like Z-Laner, Mutex, Aiden, they're not cheating. And you can tell that by the way that they like move around the map. You may seem like they know where people are, but you can do it by sound especially. But right here, back to the car 98K, popping off. We're already on 40 kills, and it's about to turn up a little notch. All right, and this was kind of what when I got sent this, which made me go, oh my god, and gave me the perfect opportunity to kind of talk about the situation with Warzone right now, because I really feel with the upcoming releases of, oh my god, I'm just seeing this again, I'm just like, oh my god, it's disgusting. See, he missed it. He can't hit his throwing knives, right? Because when they're down, it doesn't lock onto him the same, but there's super easy kills right there, and it's sickening. But with the upcoming release of Battlefield 2042, Halo Infinite, even a load of other new games that are starting to emerge, Raven need to do something, and quickly. This cannot continue going into Call of Duty Vanguard. If that happens, the game will not be able to sustain itself. This is not a fun enjoyment. Like when you come across this, if you spent 20 minutes in a match And then you run into that. You're all three of your buddies, right, are locking down a building. Oh, don't worry. Oh, he hacks, just runs up and just headshots all of you. It is disgusting. And it also makes me want to use the PPSH because you can kind of see the time to kill potential of it if you're landing those shots and at a distance. He's even using stuns. You got cheats. Why do you need stun grenades? I don't understand it. Like, nice little jump shot. This is what annoys me. The guy's clearly a good player as well. Like, he is clearly a good player. He's got decent movement. He's got okay movement, right? He understands the game, and yet he still sees the need to cheat. And the fact that it's so easy and accessible and everyone could do it, it hurts my brain. It hurts my brain. Like, I even got accused of cheating recently, but straight on snap, 63 kills, last of the lobby. Like, the whole lobby's dead by the 5th circle. This bit was actually made me laugh because this shows how bad he actually is in these situations. Like, he's so nervous about pushing these opponents just because they're there, right? And he takes this whole long route, right? Locks on straight away. But I don't understand the thought process and how bad the situation is. But also, if people think a lot of the top players have walls, this gives you an idea of how much you just would never, they would never get killed. They'll never get downed. And this is an interesting fight. Pushing up into the top here. Sees him at the top flight of stairs. Seen this happen so many times. I think this is a great example of how bad he actually is. Doesn't want to push. Even though he has lock on, he has walls, he can pre-aim, pre-fire exact the position. Still doesn't want to push him. Look at this. Look at this. Like, what's he doing? Like, he's fallen off. Like, what is going on here? Just run at him. You have cheats. And you're playing like this. Look, it's like, oh, what do I do? Do I push? I'll rotate. I feel so bad for this guy because he's like locking down, switches to Car 98K, and then it's just GG's. Straight lock on. 66 kills. 66 kills. Like, what I would do to get 60 kills legit. Like, 50 kills legit. All right, here we go. Pops a dead silence. You don't even need to do this. You got cheats. Nearly actually takes a hit there. Waits for that to happen. And, like, yeah, there's not much you can do there. Like, it's just straight away. And there's the 69. Nice. And then you can go for this last kill, which is over the hill. But if you thought this world record gameplay was bad, what we're about to watch in just a second is quite possibly one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in a Call of Duty game. And it just feels like cheats are evolving. They're getting better. Like, and Raven needs to take action now. Like, please, I'm asking you, like, take action before it's too late. And I feel like people are already starting to get to that stage of it. But 70 kills right there. And then this. What is this? It's got like little strings attached from the top and he's just flying around, beaming like a crazy person. Like, straight away, using the C58. Look at the foul. Like, I've never seen this. I think 50 people end up spectating him in the lobby. 50 people. Because it just tears it all up for anyone else. And it's like the first time I've actually seen like cheats from a cheater's perspective that are like this. Like, I personally have only ever ran into someone cheating like this in one game of Warzone before. And he was using a PKM and spinning around like a crazy person. I was like, what is going on? But look at this. Just doesn't even need to be paying attention to what's going on. Just presses his trigger down. It just locks onto every target that is available because of the strings, being able to identify when someone's in like a kill range and when they're not. And just flies around, burning through ammo. And this is the guy that also goes ahead and drops 200 kills. Like, look at that. Like, I don't know how to exactly describe it. Like, how is this even possible in 2021 for someone to go on an online game and just sit around and do this without getting banned? Like, surely there should be something that spikes going, oh my god, this guy has suddenly got 58 kills in 2 seconds. And look at this. Like, what in the world is smooth aim? What is trigger bot? I've never seen these menus before, and I'm just like, how? The fact they can change it just on the fly, just like going along what they're doing. They don't even try and hide it anymore. Like, it's just so simple. And like, 6 and foul. Just goodbye. Everyone's going. And there's just nothing that you can do in this situation. Like, I showed this to a few other like pro players earlier in the day, and their whole reaction is the exact same. How is this even possible? And like, they've got like auto fire, silent aim, Just pops them off with a foul. And now this, I'm only going to show the last bit of this as we wrap up. But this is the 200 kill game. And this is what he did. Just hops into plunder. Just holding the trigger down, and it's just death. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. Hopefully, what Raven is doing is enough to counter the cheats. We'll find out soon. But thanks for watching, and I will see you next time for more Call of Duty Warzone.